Scorpios, let's get into your solar eclipse video. Scorpios, let's get into it. Let's do it. All right, solar eclipse. All right, so what is the new you looking like, Scorpios? Let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Scorpios. All right, let's do it. Hopefully you all are having a great weekend, Scorpios. It's always important to set an intention every day you wake up, because intention, you have free will to set an intention for your day every single day. Don't forget to please set an intention for your day. Let's do it. Let's go. You all rule 8th house, right? You all rule 8th house. 8th house is all about renewal, sexuality, death, transformation, shared finances, inheritance, loans, the occult, mystery, intimacy. Right now, at the time of filming, 2 planets are retrograde, Venus and also Mercury, right? So retrograde is great time. Just really slow down and focus on self, focus on your houses. So the houses you want to focus on is the 2nd and 3rd house, the 6th house, and the 7th house, right? Those houses. And find out what your zodiac signs are in those houses. We are in eclipse season right now. We just had a total lunar eclipse. We had on the full moon. We had a full blood moon in Virgo. So Virgo rules 6th house. So things like your health and your work habits and your routine, fitness, your pets, your spiritual practices, your diet should be important to you. Doing something new. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, right? So what new do you want to learn? Like, what is it, something new you want to learn, where you want to grow? Like, what do you want to, So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, QueenAmunRa.com. Let's get it. Let's do it. I am my only competition. There it is. There is no one but you. You, and you. That's right. When you look in that mirror, you're a water sign. Water is reflective. So when you look back at yourself, when you look in the mirror, there is no one but you. That's it. No one can be a better you than you. They could not be you if they tried. And that's the confidence. That's not arrogance. Really, no one can be you but you. No one. Not your colleagues, not your siblings, nobody. You were created in Source's image. So that's the energy you're competing with every day. That's what you're saying. You're trying to be better than you were the day before. And so that's why I try to put a positive spin on retrograde. So here we have 911, light worker. You are being called upon. So your angels call upon you to use your spiritual gifts to inspire others. You possess the gifts of spirit to remind people that their higher power rests inside them. The time is now to make changes in your life so as you carry things out, this divine calling, reflect on how you can contribute to the healing of the world around you. So this is an emergency. This is an emergency. So 9 would be you going into hermit mode, right? Getting off the fence and enlightening. This is where shadow work, right? Dark and light. Light worker, not dark worker, light worker. Light, stepping into the light as a shadow worker. Doing the shadow work to step into the light. So 11 is a master number, obviously, but it symbolizes light. Helping people to find the light within themselves. Yeah, it's easy to do dark work. It's easy to do dark work. Lead people into the darkness, right? Where they're stumbling around into the darkness. Yeah, we're boring into darkness. A lot of people, it's hard for people to come out of that because it's so embarrassing you know, for some people to come out, step into the light and look back at the darkness. You know, so many people remind people of the darkness that they were in, the dark times that they were in. So many people are ashamed and embarrassed because so many people hold that over people's heads, the karmic ties that they had, right? But we're in the year 9, right? 6 of Wands. So there's good news. I feel like somebody is back. I'm seeing victory. I see somebody is victorious. Somebody is back on center stage. Here we have the 6 of Wands here. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles, talking to someone, right? Maybe talking to someone. Who may have been stubborn in the past. Right, here we have 5 of Cups. Maybe somebody was feeling unloved. Maybe somebody was grieving something. Maybe there were some tears. Maybe somebody was disappointed, maybe feeling unloved, regret. Maybe somebody was grieving something at some point. Maybe somebody was confused about something at some point. And maybe somebody was heartbroken or depressed over something at some point, you know, in time. But I feel like you may be talking to somebody now, you know. Somebody may have felt like they were felt tricked or betrayed, or felt like something was stolen from them. You know, that somebody was talking about them behind closed doors. They felt like they were being talked about behind their back. And maybe that's something that both of you and them experienced. People were talking about them behind closed doors, or what people were doing behind closed doors. A lot of confusion going on. But it feels like you and somebody are back in the saddle again. People were talking about money. Something may have split you and somebody up around money, over money. But I'm seeing something being met with compassion, nurturing, healing, comfort, support here. And also something is just a win-win moving forward, right? And so something has come full circle. Something has come full circle, possibly with you and someone. That something has come full circle. Right? You know, so you and someone have risen above the judgment, you know. Gain some clarity about some things. Some kind of an awakening has happened here between you and someone. And somebody has gained some kind of understanding about somebody possibly being a great parent, being very empathetic, very understanding, very balanced, and very in control, or very tolerant. So somebody felt like they were being bullied and it was just exhausting. So it looks like there was a whole conversation that was had here. It looks like there was a whole conversation that somebody may have had with somebody. Somebody really felt judged. I don't know if it was you felt so. I just feel like it was a conversation between two people. Somebody went behind closed doors in hermit mode, and somebody talked about some things. Somebody had a whole conversation about something behind closed doors. Somebody felt left out. Somebody felt worthless. You know, working really hard, you know, 8 hours a day and wasn't making a whole lot of money. You know, possibly after somebody that they loved moved on, relocated. They got bullied. People were, you know, using them as a pawn to argue with them about the past. So somebody is confiding in you about something. They felt like they hit rock bottom. They felt defeated. Like they were going to meet a painful ending. I feel like somebody is confessing to you like they just feel like they just wanted to die. They just wanted to run away. And they had to think fast. Something about, you know, somebody wants to be a part of a team, you know, like they want to expand. Somebody wants to expand. They want to be a part of a team here. Looking at the cards here. They want to take a leap of faith and expand. And they want to walk away from, it's just time for change. They want to walk away. They just want to walk away from, you know, they want to expand. They want to walk away from, you know, all of the, just feeling restricted. They want to walk away from all of the bullying. Feeling like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. Yeah, somebody wants to walk away from feeling like they have all the weight of the world on their shoulders. Being talked to any kind of way, the restrictions, feeling isolated. And they just want to be independent. Yeah, somebody just wants to be independent. It looks like somebody's made a decision. It looks like somebody's made a decision and they don't want to come back to something. And they're pretty clear about it. They're pretty clear about it. And they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it anymore. So it's like two people are very clear about something and they don't want to talk about it anymore. So it looks like you and somebody are pretty clear about something. You don't want to talk about it anymore. So I don't know who this, you and somebody. So, all right. That was a pretty quick reading. So, looks like somebody wants to be financially independent and have made a very clear decision that you feel fulfilled. That's something you've risen above the judgment. Your polarity sign. um, like I said before, well, maybe I didn't say. Um, um, it's Taurus. Um, and and Taurus rules second house. You know, second house is all about personal resources, money, habits, possessions, values, financial security, self-worth, income. And Taurus is ruling planet right now, and they're the Hierophant card. And so on the light side of things, they have an innate spiritual understanding of things. They're pretty grounded, very patient, pretty solid sign, very generous with their time. They're just built, you know, the light side of Taurus, they're built pretty strong, very solid. The dark side of Taurus, there's a light and dark side to every sign. You can look that up. I like to try to keep it high vibrational. You know, my channel, you can always find the dark side of people, just like you can find the light side of people. And I like to try to keep it light on my channel. Just like I like to find the light side of Scorpio. You'll notice that cross watchers will go to the dark side of whoever their ex was. As you all notice, some of my cross watchers may come to my Scorpio channel and say, well, you don't know my ex. You're right, I don't know your ex. I don't know your ex at all, right? So I try to keep it to the light side of Scorpios as well. But looking at your cards here, it looks like you and somebody have made a decision to close out a cycle, clear some things up, rise above the judgment, and by gaining some kind of clarity, no longer do an injustice to yourselves, and just recognize that financial independence, like somebody has gotten to a point to talk, know your worth, not be a pick-me spirit, know your worth, know your value. Maybe you felt left out of something. Somebody may have felt left out of some things, and just know your worth. And that's what it really is all about. That's the beauty of planets going retrograde. People say so much negativity about retrograde. I try to put a positive spin on retrograde. When you slow down and really learn the light and dark side of planets, and you take advantage of the light side of planets, you can make a decision to land on the light side instead of the dark side. The light side of Venus is, like I said, it rules Taurus, and it rules Libra. And so one of the light side of Libras is that you can find out if you are a hidden enemy to yourself. The light side of Taurus, which rules second house, is you can realize at that moment, do you know your own self-worth, so that you're not a pick-me. If you want to belong to any group or organization, do you know your own self-worth? Are you asking questions, enough questions? You know, sometimes you want to belong to something and nobody knows or supposedly don't know. Okay, well, you ask them, well, what is this about? Well, we really can't tell you. We can't tell you this, can't tell. Well, you know what? I'm good. Okay, not a problem. All right. The source is saying you and somebody may have had to have a talk to gain some clarity and some between each other. It could have been a lot of confusion up front. That's what all this fire is about. You and somebody are back in the saddle again to have some conversation and talk. Money can get in between some things when it comes to people, especially when you got, you know, energies not talking to each other. And people feel like loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned, unloved, disappointed by some things. When people feel like there was no compassion, people mirroring compassion. A lot of things can mirror compassion when there's substances involved. When there's karmic connections involved. But somebody's now saying it's time for change. Time for change. Some people felt like they were bullied, stolen from, abused. People thought they were winning at all costs, being sneaky, all kinds of things. And people stopped talking to people. So, like I said before, let's close it out. Expansion. Somebody's ready to expand. Got the whole world in front of them. They make money. Some people are going to get out of things, what they put into it. On the rebirth side, you can look at it as a death, or you can look at it as a rebirth. But it should be death to judgment. No more judging. Death to judgment. So, new seeds are being planted, and I see someone's money growing. Yeah. So I do see somebody meditating, and meditation life is increasing. Prayer and meditation life is increasing. Yeah, here we have the King of Cups here. I see someone, you know, emotionally mature. And I see somebody having a tower moment. No longer being impulsive, jumping to conclusions about anything. And leaving the past behind. Not just believing anything you hear. Well, people being meek and assuming that they're weak. Yep. Yeah. I'm jumping on any team. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So somebody has decided no longer jumping on a team to, you know, being shady to restrain someone who is hardworking, just trying to be conservative with their time. You know, doing stuff behind someone's back. You know, no more assassinating anybody's character who is doing the shadow work. And definitely no more judging. You know, learning how to rise above the judgment, right? So, especially someone who's thriving behind closed doors. All right. So let's close this out. Definitely close this out. Alrighty. Hold your vision. Whoa, what is going on with these cards here? These cards are doing the most. Independence. Don't depend on others. You have many choices. Look at your options. We got sweet success. You're a perfect fit for what you do. So beware. Love affairs at work rarely end well. And so you have a lot of resources coming your way. I'm seeing wellness here. You got opportunities coming your way. You have a lot of bright ideas. Fast changes coming your way. So I see somebody in a leadership position here. So yeah, leadership. Make sure when you're going for a leadership position, you're definitely asking, you know, do you have any authority? Yeah, the light work. Shadow work. Yeah, but death to judgment for sure. Death to judgment for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Starlight. Don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. Don't give up. And so one of a kind, you are one of a kind. There is no pressure, a deeper world I'm seeing here. Pursue happiness, whatever you wish. Let go. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. You will get there. Spirit of life. All right, there we go. Let's get into this new you. New you, new you, new you, new you. That's right. All right, that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. All righty. Okay. Oh, well, wait a minute. Okay. So yeah, World card connects us with Capricorn. So there's a Capricorn involved in this as well. So yeah, Capricorn involved in this as well. So Capricorn rules 10th house. So that's also 10th house. 10th house is North Node. So North Node, I have a folder. There's a playlist. I'll say folder. Playlist. Folder playlist. Or North Node as well. So go check it out. Whatever your North Node is, there's a playlist for that. So all right, that's what I have for you. All right, bye.